Virgo, how you doing? Welcome to your Astroflower reading here for the week going from the 6th of September through to the 12th of September. Happy birthday to all of you having your birthday in this week here. Welcome to the new year. I did the monthly readings as well for the collective and for your individual sign, which you'll find on our channel. Let's just see what's going on with this. Overall energy here, judgment. This is all symbolic to the new year, starting something new, responding to your calling. And this is the overall energy here, so it's a really beautiful card for this position. And I think this is where you're starting to recognize that if you want the best out of this coming year, I think you've got to engage in it. You've got to realize your place that nobody else can take. Only you can take that place. And I think that's what you've got to realize on the overall energy here, that you've got to follow your karmic path, your raison d'etre, as it were, your reason for being. And this is where you're answering your calling, or at least the overall energy is really trying to start you off on this new year. Of you go through your birthday season, start this new year, you should have that defined according to the Astroflower in the last 2 months before your birthday. You should have that defined about where you're going in life. You're having those ambitions already worked out in you, and you should be then just heading off in those sort of directions. With the on your relationship side, on your karmic path, you have the King of Swords. Yes, there is no other direction. There is one direction. The King of Swords is a direction taken through judgment, through looking at things and weighing up the pros and cons and etc. Getting to the height of the highest view you can see, so you can see the whole situation, and it gives you a clear definition about what direction to take. It's not like you've just there kind of going, okay, I'm going to take this direction here. It's okay, this is the direction I should take. And this is what I think is within your karmic path, within your relationship side at the moment. Yeah, the universe wants to bring you in everything. It wants to bring you in the stars. Reach for them. And I think this is where the universe is encouraging you to live your dreams, basically. Live your ambitions. Live your height of what you want in the way of relationships. Whichever sort of relationship you want, go for it. Push it. Head in that direction. That's what's bringing you up. And look at that. You have the six of wands that want to jump out as well. I think this comes up with I think like a lot of signs, to be honest, we've all had a very difficult last 2 or 3 years, and I think this is galvanizing a sort of energy within you in your relationship side, sort of where you know what you want and you know what you don't want, and now it's the time to go after it. And because you're doing that, and I think that's born within you now from the past, and because it's born within you, people are starting to recognize your definition. And when you are really defined about yourself, certainly with the King of Swords, when you really defined it within you, it's a bit of a glow-up moment. It looks like people are really going to want to be by your side, basically, Virgo. Really nice energy flowing through you. And within your future self, this is the possibilities of the dreams and the ambitions you wish for your relationship side. It's now in front of you. It's a case of going ahead and getting it. The fruits are there to be collected. They're ripe. And your future self is now moving towards that. Giving yourself over to love and enjoying what you define as being the ultimate relationship as you go forward, getting into a really good rhythm in your life. I think that's what the most important thing is. And as you do this, as you start exploring all those possibilities of the Nine of Pentacles and all those fruits that are available, and it is to do with communication as well, connecting with lots of things that are around you, this is going to open up and allow you to start building on those plans that I said that you should have made and put in place the 2 months before your birthday. The world is at your fingertips where it's regards to your relationship. And in the future, this is where you can start applying that, instigating those sort of plans within your life. So it's recognizing those possibilities that are around you, recognizing, what relationships you want to engage with, that are ripe to be engaged with around you, and that has to do with communication. That could be body communication, that could be with verbal communication, it could be visual. It's a form of communication that's not necessarily direct, but very much more sort of makes you feel like that this is the right moment. and this is what you should be exploring this week, the possibilities. Got a bit of a throat going on at the moment, so I do apologise. There you go. That should be a bit better. Let's see what's going on your financial side, shall we? On your karmic messenger here, you've got the Knight of Wands, yeah. No time like the present. Engaging with your, excuse me, thank you. Engaging with your path, basically. Engaging with your passions in regards to what you want to do as a business and a project or a job. Whatever it is, I think you've got to go for it. I don't think the time is nigh, basically, for you in regards to your job, your business, and etc. Just apply your passion, because you are very passionate, Virgo. Once you start applying yourself, you're really, really passionate. So I would really engage in your pathway in a very, very passionate way this week. Yeah, it's a new year. It's a new year for you. It's that starting of that whole process of going from one age to another, going from one year to another year within your life cycle, within your birthday periods. And here is just leaping into, and I think this is a new stage here. I think this is a definite definition between what's been going on in the past and what's been coming, and what you want to live in the future. And it's all new. I almost feel like it's pushing you into a position of it's pushing the boundaries of your comfort zones, basically. And I think that's what the Knight of Wands is about. The Knight of Wands is also very sociable. And from your past, you've already chosen this direction. And usually we choose this direction 2 months before our birthday. The career path, the business, the projects, everything sort of like gets sorted 2 months before our birthdays. And it's a definite direction that you take. So in the past, I think you've already decided this direction, and now you can engage in it in a very passionate way and push those sort of comfort zones. Expand on your knowledge, your understanding, expand on the possibilities that are around you, because your future self is calling into the 10 of Pentacles. On this side, you've got the 9 of Pentacles. On this side, you've got the 10 of Pentacles. You're really rocking and rolling, Virgo, if you engage in it in a very passionate way and realizing that this is your calling, basically. The moment you start doing that, this is some really lovely cards here for you. You are going to get the abundance. You will get that job. You will get that career path that you're looking for. You will get that business that you are striving to create. And what's the future for you? You've got the Knight of Cups. Yes, lots of offering. So you're going from the Knight of Wands through that passion there is going to produce a lot of offerings for you. And this could be job offerings and etc. I think career paths, it's going to be opening up for you. In your business as well, and your business possibilities, that's going to be opening up for you. A lot of possibilities that are coming in from the world that is around you. There is no doubt about it. If you're engaging in it in a very passionate way, I think it's going to become blatantly clear for you. So let's just do a bit of clarification with the Light Seeds card. Thank you very much for being here. Thank you very much for the support you give for this channel and everything like that. It's really much appreciated, whichever way in which you see fit to support this channel. There's loads of links in the description below that you can get involved with my world and my work that I do. So you might want to check them out as well. So, but whatever it is, thank you very much for being here. yeah, I think you're going into the uncomfort zone. Not uncomfort. I think you're pushing the boundaries of your comfort zone, basically. And I think your calling is doing this. It's pushing you into areas that you may not feel. It's not that you don't feel secure about it. It's just pushing you into the unknown. And I think you'll enjoy that. The discovery and the exploration of it all. I think that's what I think that's what your inner soul is really thriving upon. To discover new things, to explore new avenues, explore new relationships, or explore the relationship that you're in. With the King of Swords, you get the Ace of Swords. Yes, I think within your relationships, if you, through your judgment from within you, saying, I don't like this, and I like this, and I know exactly the sort of relationship I want, if you go for it, you're going to get that sensation of you are winning. You're winning in every aspect within that whole sort of relationship side. And it gives you that clear vision as well. And it comes from your inner clear vision. That's what she's bringing forward. She's got that inner clear vision there, and she knows where she's going. And that's where she should be flying off to, or flying in that direction. And the moment you do, you're going to feel like that you're really winning in life. It's going to be absolutely beautiful for you. Let's just see what's going on with that star card. Whole new cycle. This is what I'm talking about. You've got the Fool on the other side as well. You've got the Star on this side now. You've got the World. I can understand a real glow up moment coming for you. It is a new cycle within you. And as I said, I think it's come up over the last sort of 3 or 4 years. This is a turning key moment for you, Virgo. And this is where you should be engaging in a very passionate and very joyous way. Here you get the 5 of Cups with the 6 of Wands. So I think you're saying goodbye to disappointments of the past and saying hello to, it may not necessarily be sort of like stardom, but it's almost notoriety within your circle of friends, your family, your relationships, whatever it is. You're saying goodbye to disappointments of the past and saying hello to people sort of saying, hey, Virgo, man, you're looking good. That sort of scenario, which is really good for you. I'm really chuffed with you. And with the 9 of Pentacles, you get the Hermit. I think this is where you've come from. Once over the past 2 months, it may be a couple of months of, and it would have been a last couple of months of a big reflection of what you're doing and where you're going in life. And that's where you've sort of come from. And when you've realize that you have all the answers that are within you about you, once you know that, that's when you can realize that there's actually a lot of possibilities around you. And this, I think, here is sort of saying there's almost more than one sort of relationship that's going to benefit from this sort of assurance and this sort of like confidence that you will be oozing from you because you know where you're going. And I think there's multitude of relationship sides. This is why I think there's a bit of a glow up moment as well coming for you, within your family and friends and everything like that. I think there's a real recognition of how good you are, basically, Virgo. Let's just see what's going on with that 2 of Wands. I think this is what opens the door to instigating those plans that you've made. With the High Priestess, having that clarity of that moon. So you got that moon there following on your karmic path, and then on the High Priestess you get all types of moons that you can possibly get, and this gives that clarity of vision of seeing behind the veil in order to activate the plans that you have put in place for you going forward and what you so desire going forward, and what you want going forward. I think it's in the future it's going to be opening up a lot of possibilities of of what you can plan in regards to your relationships, because you're connecting in a really nice way. All of a sudden that's sort of saying to you, okay, when that's possible, then this is possible. Wow, I can really start opening this up. And that's where the inner vision will really help you. With the Knight of Wands, you get the 10 of Cups. Yes, happiness after difficulty, the reality of your planning, basically. You know, if I want to do a business or a project, or want to do something in my life, there's a planning stage, and then moving out of the rain through the rainbow, which is that ideas of putting those ideas into place, is walking into reality and activating my plans of what I want to do. And that is what makes me happy. That's what makes everybody happy, of doing what we want to do, really. And this is where it happens here on your karmic path, is if you engage in your passions, if you engage in your life passionately about, if you want a job and you engage in it passionately, you're going to get it, and you're going to get your just desserts. With the Fool card, you get the Three of Wands. Yeah, choosing that wave precisely, and sometimes you have to wait around for the right wave. If you're looking at surfers usually talk about the seventh wave being the biggest wave out of a set of waves that come through. And this is waiting for the right moment. And I think the right moment is there. I think the universe is saying that with the Fool card. It's now time to sort of get on and do, basically. The universe is sort of saying to you. So with the Queen of Swords, the direction you should be, you have chosen the evident path. There is only one cup that's giving you water here. And I think this is what the Seven of Cups is all about. 7 is a number of realization. You've realized this path. You know it's within you, within your career path, your business, or your job, your projects, whatever it is. It's now a case of you going ahead and living it, fully, basically, without shadow and without doubt. Trust in yourself, Virgo, and get it across the line. I think that's really important. And I think this is what you're really sort of focusing on at the moment with that 10 of Pentacles. With that 10 of Pentacles, you get the 4 of Pentacles. With this abundance that comes into your life, I think just be wary of just going on a spending spree, Virgo. You tend to do that. You could say you made 10,000, whatever it is, dollars, pounds, whatever. And rather than sort of using it wisely to progress to, you can take 2, 3, 4,000 of whatever it is, and then reinvest it, so then you get another 10,000 back, so then now you've got 16,000. Do you know what I mean? So accumulation, I think, is a good thing. Spending frivolously, I think, is not necessarily a good thing. And I think you need to be wary of that, of how you invest this abundance and this, your strengths, basically, within your career path or your business or your projects. I think you should do that wisely at the moment. And with the Knight of Cups, you get the Ace of Cups. Ultimately, going to happiness. This is where you're going to. You're following your karmic path. I think there's a lot of possibilities coming in for you. And I think there's one in particular that is going to, in the future, because you're going after your career path, your business, and your project, whatever you're going after, if you go after it in a very passionate way, you're going to get your heart's desires here. You really are. And I think there's a possible offering comes in here that just sort of personifies the whole sort of thing of it, really. So there you go, Virgo. Thank you very much for being here with us. Really do appreciate it. I will be doing chakra and aura readings this week for individual signs on this channel, so you're going to want to subscribe and click that bell, and it'd be good to see you here. Really much appreciate your support for this channel. I will see you soon. In the meantime, don't forget, life should be fun, so please do enjoy.